I wish you health, dear Ukrainians. Today there was a long conversation with the military, the commander-in-chief, the chief of the general staff, the Minister of Defense of Ukraine. Air defense work is changing in some regions. The way teams, interceptors, mobile fire units, and the entire short-range air defense component operate is effectively being completely overhauled. But this is only one of those elements of protection that need to be changed. There will be changes. This also applies to control over the provision of the front with drones, weapons, and most importantly, personnel. It's the people who are the key. Training, as well as the actual replenishment of the brigades. The Minister of Defense of Ukraine, together with the military command, are preparing appropriate decisions. Something that will strengthen Ukraine and be able to solve existing problems. It is too early to make details public now. When the decisions are fully finalized, the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine and our armed forces will present the details to the entire society. We are preparing for two systemic security events that will take place this week. The first is the format of defense ministers of the states that are with Ukraine. There will be new support packages for our protection. The second format is the Munich Security Conference. Ukraine will be taking part in it. It is important that Ukraine's signals are heard by Europe, heard by the United States, by all our partners. I am sure it will be so. We need more joint activity for the sake of security, more collaborative production, more modern developments, and, of course, more coordination. If Europeans are divided, many around the world play against Europe. All of us in Europe need unity. This is what we are working for. I want to thank all states. I want to thank every leader and every nation that is currently helping Ukraine's energy sector, our cities, our communities, and the recovery after Russian strikes. In some of our regions, recovery is actually constantly underway. Constant Russian strikes, and our people are constantly restoring electricity, getting the energy system back up and running. I want to thank everyone who works for the sake of Ukrainians, for bringing light to our people. Today, 3 regions had the most difficult situation with electricity supply. These are Kharkiv region, Poltava region, the city of Sumy and Sumy region. There is a specific issue in parts of the Odessa region, mostly in the southern part, where many houses use electric heating. Indeed, it is rare for a winter to be as cold as these weeks. Local regional authorities, government officials have the resources to help people. It's necessary for this to be felt in every community. And still, one of the most problematic situations in the capital is that a significant number of buildings are without heat. I want to thank the State Emergency Service of Ukraine, our energy workers, and everyone who is carrying out what we agreed on during the coordination calls. To ensure that every building that has lost heat has sufficient access to electricity. This is a fundamental matter. I am asking local authorities and all services to constantly check this in practice. The same approach must be applied in other cities and communities. Unfortunately, there are cases where full reports on problems are missing and a lot of time is lost. Today we reviewed such situations in Kyiv, Oktyabrsky, and Kryvyi Rih. Every community leader and all responsible services must pay real attention to what is happening with buildings, networks, and the implementation of mandatory decisions to help people. We are checking at all levels. Accountability will be personal. I thank everyone who fights for our country as if for themselves. I thank everyone who is with Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.